Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at what energies you guys are going to be experiencing through December 4th through the 15th. So we're going to get straight into it. If you are new here, welcome. If you would like to be a part of the tribe, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you want a personal, check out that information listed below. And let's get into the reading. Oh, holy moly. Okay, so Aquarius for December 4th through the 15th. And if anybody wants to know, I'm going to do this now because I know people want to know. If anybody wants to know what candle I am burning, this is the sugared snickerdoodle candle from Bath and Body Works. It smells really, really good. It smells like some cookies. Okay, so Aquarius, December 4th through the 15th. Okay. All right, so let's lay the cards out. The overall message for this time frame, we do have the King of Wands. You at this current moment, we have the Nine of Swords. The challenge that may come up during this time frame, we have the Two of Swords. Advice from your spirit guides, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then the outcome of the month, we have the Death card. Okay, and I'm going to pull two of these as well. What is the message my Aquarius need to hear from their spirit guides? Okay, so we have this card. And we also have this one. And we'll talk about these closer to the end. Now let's go ahead and get into the reading. So the first card, this is going to represent the overall energy. So, or the overall message, let's say that. So with the King of Wands being here, this may be connected to a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo specifically. But I really feel like beyond just the energy of a person here, like because it's so many messages coming through. Okay, so the first thing I'm saying, this could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo who can be of importance during this time frame. This can be a family member, a lover, somebody who is a friend. They could be of importance. So this could be somebody who's of importance in a good sense or in a bad sense. It's really dependent on you. Also with this King of Wands energy wise, this may be a symbol of you guys really getting this sense of motivation and this thirst or this need to push forward. Some of you may have felt like 2020 wasn't really so much your year, or it came with a lot of energy you weren't really here for, or like little blockages and things of that nature. And with the King of Wands is you guys getting into this motivated energy where you're looking at what's ahead of you as far as 2021 is concerned and how you can make the most out of this last month. Some of you guys are really going to be stepping into your creative bag in sense of if you have like any sort of like side business, or if you've been wanting to get into entrepreneurship, you may be taking it more serious during this time frame. Also with this King of Wands, like I said, this is just more motivated energy. This is you guys feeling fiery. This is you guys feeling ready to go. And this also may be triggered by Sagittarius season. Since we're in Sagittarius season, a lot of people have been saying that basically their energy has been shifting and it's more uplifted. And, you know, Sagittarius is correlated with that Jupiter energy. So that may also be a thing here as well. But this could very well be a person of significance. During this time frame, they could be acting like very stubborn or very egotistical. So that's something to look out for. But the second card is going to represent you at this moment. I do have the Nine of Swords. So some of you may be over analyzing things during this time frame, or you may be overthinking, or some of you guys may be feeling, I don't want to say depressed, but your thoughts could be depressing. Okay, there's a difference. Also, with this Nine of Swords, this could be you guys having a hard time going to sleep. This could be insomnia, so you guys staying up at night, really, overthinking and stressing yourself. Some of you guys, you may have an overactive mind right now, and you may just have a lot going on mentally. So there's a need for you guys to kind of declutter this. Some of you guys may need to kind of do some meditation or something to shift this. What is this anxiety surrounding? Okay, so some of you guys are having like really bad anxiety in terms of like a bad relationship or some memories that you guys may be having coming up, as far as like dreams that are making you remember a time in your childhood or something like that may have been traumatic. Or for others of you, this could be you guys really overanalyzing how a connection with like maybe the person you have a child with, or for others of you who don't have children, somebody from your past you had a relationship with where it went left. So it's a lot. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. Others of you, it's more of stress in regards to what you didn't do in the past, something that you wanted to do in your career, but you didn't really do it. And you could be regretting that you didn't do it. So it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But when it comes to the challenge that may come up during this time frame, I do have the Two of Swords. So this could be you being conflicted internally, knowing what you need to do to move forward, but still feeling conflicted because it may not be a decision that you really, really want to make, or it may be something that's uncomfortable for you, whatever the reason may be. But with the Two of Swords, this is like having to make up your mind in terms of, what is this? In terms of whether or not you're going to entertain someone again. Some of you guys have really grown into yourself. You have really matured. And since you've gotten out of that connection, and you guys may be having a hard time figuring out whether or not it's worth going back that direction, especially if this is somebody who you have children with. Others of you, it's like you're confused in regards to what you should do to get growth in your finances, or to get somebody to grow up and to see your worth. But yeah. Now, when it comes to what I see for the advice from your spirit guides, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a need for you to really take your time during this time frame in regards to if you are about to like release a business, or any sort of project. Take your time with that and really look at the small details, because down the line, if you don't really look at the small details, it may be something that may bother you in the future, or it may be a huge issue down the line as well. Also with this Knight of Pentacles, if money is moving slow during this time frame, this is actually on purpose, because Spirit is trying to get you to really look at, again, the details, and also plan more meticulously. And also anything that's long lasting takes time. It's not an overnight success thing, especially if it's a business. Now, and then also some of you may need to work on your relationship, the bond there with the Knight of Pentacles. This is like you guys really taking the time to look at all the details in regards to what's not working in this connection, so you guys can shift the outcome. Now, the last card is the Death card, and this is going to represent the outcome of this time frame. So we do have the energy of some endings that are going to be taking place. These endings are going to spark new beginnings, as always, but there's going to be some necessary endings, as far as some of you guys leaving jobs, or some of you guys leaving bad relationships, or some of you this could even be a personal transformation, not so much leaving something behind, more of a personal transformation, and you being able to recognize that certain things you just don't want around you anymore, or you don't want to participate in, you don't want to give energy to. Some of you guys could be making some personal changes. Okay, but this is what I see. Now, with these last two cards here, it says energy flows where my intention goes. And we also have, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So yeah, with these cards, the advice I can give you, or your spirit guides are basically giving you, is understand that whatever you put your focus or your intention on is what will manifest. So if your whole existence is, oh, I don't want to get cheated on, so I'm just going to run from relationships. The second you get into a relationship, it's going to continue to be the same pattern, because all you're doing is not dealing with the trauma of that experience, but projecting it and almost making it a reality in your life over and over and over and over again. So you want to be careful what you give energy to, because then it actually will manifest, okay? And that's good. You can use that for good and bad. But and then yeah, and then there's a need for you to actually have more faith in the divine. Because when you have more faith, you have more hope, then you're able to see the doors that are there. So, I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, thumbs the video up, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, if you want a personal, that information will be below, and I'll see you in the next one.